for third place. Okay, Lenny, well, according to my program that I have here, I believe we are into the
There's
Barry.
Still plenty of food and drink vendors open for sale. So 95 mile per hour coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We can see Eliminator on the outside. Rendo Tech. Matt Rendorf. He leads out from pole 1. Jordan Speechley and Mace out of 2. And Eliminator Anthony Nibbs, he's out of pole 3. So coming into ETS bridge turn. Matt Rendorf from Millthorpe in New South Wales, he leads out. He's still holding a good second over Eliminator. So ball boats in Rendo Tech. Turn entering Wes Crane's back straight. Matt Rendorf doing a great job here in the lead. Mason's just hanging off from the veteran Anthony Nibbs. So all boats now down the deep end of Wes Crane's heading into ETS, the bridge turn, and onto the LB Earthworks front straight.
Okay, so it is on here in 95 at the moment. A good battle going on between Mace with Geordie Speechley and Anthony Nibbs. Anthony Nibbs in the Eliminator machine as they come down into the bottom turn now for Rotor Cut as the shadows start to get a little bit long on this mighty Hawkesbury River now. They fire up the back chute, but I tell you what, this machine, Matt Rendorf in his boat Rendo Tech, the little Thurger T-deck doing a beautiful job, and he's just driven away from the rest of the pack here in this 95 mile an hour category as he heads up through the ETS finish line and picks up the Mastercraft boats. Mastercraft Sydney checkered flag and takes the win in fine style, running up into second place. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Here we go, it's going to be the Mace machine with Geordie Speechley and Anthony Nibbs in the Eliminator coming through for third place.
Just a reminder, everyone is welcome in the pit area. However, we must have enclosed shoes on. No smoking or drinking of alcohol. So anyone in the pits, you're most welcome, but no alcohol is to be consumed. No smoking, and of course, you must have enclosed shoes on. Part of our licence to run here at the Windsor Marine Stadium and any circuit powerboat venue. speaking to one of our distinguished photographers, Michael Quinlan, down here at the moment. Mick, you've got your stands up next to, just east of the old control tower and right next to one of the vendors here. It's been a great day so far.
Absolutely a cracker day, mate. It's been awesome racing. It's good to see everyone hung around and all supported the club after the wet weather what we had. And yes, the big boys are coming out to put on a big show now. So plenty of photos left. If everyone wants photos, come and grab them.
Where do we find you on social media?
Just look up Facebook, Quino's Quick Snaps, and you'll see all the action from this weekend.
All right, there we go, Michael Quinlan. Quino's Quick Snaps on Facebook. Hey, Dave, we're excited.
All right, Craig, Liddy, Lynn, welcome into my commentary box. I'm going to call it mine because I've just stolen it from Liddy. Hayden Chesser, mate, this is the Barry Chesser Memorial for 2025. Your dad, who is a bloody ripper, I have to say. Mate, welcome into the commentary box. Are you excited?
I'm excited. This is going to be a bloody cracking race. I hope everyone in the VIP area that supported this race knows that this race has been done because of your help. Everyone else has been buying merch this weekend, and 100% Brett Layton and Margaret Layton have stepped up again this year. This is an awesome event.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned the Laytons, mate. Let's run through the boats because Brett Layton's boat is on pole position with the great man, Tate Ramsey, on board. Out of pole 2 will be Blake Ramsey, his brother. Out of 3, Brent Lewis. And out of 4, Connor Patterson, and turn it up. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen, as they come through the A-Main final. The Barry Chesser Memorial, sponsored by Battery World, and we're about to send it.
Dave, how good's this be parade lap before the start of each race?
It just gives a chance for the crowd to see who's racing up close and personal, the drivers to see the crowds. You know, we need the theatre of the sport. That's what it's all about, mate.
It's a really good look. It brings the boats really close to everyone. Everyone can see how much power they've got behind them. Like you're really holding a whole heap of horsepower back when you're just cruising here.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. But mate, this venue just lends itself to that as well, so well, doesn't it? I mean, there's probably here, I reckon, and Melton that are the two venues where you look down on the boats and you're so close and personal with them.
Yeah, that amphitheatre atmosphere certainly brings up the specialness of powerboat racing that we love.
It does, mate, and you just feel it through. What are these boats like, mate? A lot of these people want to know, what's it like sitting in the cockpit when you mash the pedal? What's the sound like? What's the feel like? Is it like being shot out of a cannon?
Well, as you can see, I've started to learn how to smoke the prop out of the corner. When it's doing that, it's shaking the hell out of the whole boat, and you can feel it. And as we saw yesterday afternoon, my boat threw a blower belt, and I've never thrown a belt from that aggression, but I'm not surprised that it did.
Yeah, okay, so just a vibration. You reckon it just put it out of alignment and spat it off the pulleys?
Well, I know that I'd heard it from the damaged blower from Friday, and obviously I didn't help it very much by putting that load on it. But yeah, no, they're certainly a very difficult boat to drive. You'll see as I come out of the corners a couple other times when it had those big blowouts, man, I'm trying the hardest that I can to try and keep that thing on the water, and it just wants to go.
You're talking about that blowout, mate. Now, I've spoken, done a lot of podcasts and spoken to a lot of blown boat drivers. And, you know, we see guys get on the pedal and the boat throws itself up on its side and lands on its side because the prop's hooking up, throwing the boat over. And that's obviously a real delicate balancing act between throttle and cav plate. But I've noticed that yourself and a guy that's becoming a master of it is Tate Ramsey. He comes out and it sounds like he's just mashing the pedal and things wheel spinning until the propeller speed catches up to the boat speed. His
driving is excellent. I know that he hasn't been driving a blown boat for that many years, but he's certainly proving himself as one of the best in the country.
Is that something that now is a change in driving style for people to actually really give it the berries, cav it in and just let that propeller sort of wheel spin, if you like?
Well, a lot of that started with Crossy. He used to be really good at smoking that prop. We've got these 4 boats coming up for the start now, Dave.
Here we go, mate. The Barry Chesser for 2025, incorporating the NDC. Here we go. White flag flying high on the Mastercraft start point. Bang, go, go, go. Some full-wet racing there. let's hope it's clean here. Hayden.
That's a beautiful corner there. That's bloody good.
Great run here, so we've got Ramsey now, charging hard, he's holding off. I tell you what, mate, Brent Lewis has been super quick this weekend.
Brent's really driving that thing really well. Great to see what he
mate.
It's really showing how fast this race is. Seeing Connor at the back there, this is really quick.
Tate Ramsey now, gets on the yellow flag, firing away now, way it on. He can afford to be a little now. He's got a flat man up the inside. I tell you what, Lewis is doing a fantastic job. But Tate Ramsey's looking absolutely overall. Look at the hook up there for Ramsey. We've got Patterson trying to get up the inside and on between these two.
Don't like the power now.
Bring it home, brother. Yellow flag.
Bring it home, Tate. This boat is owned by Brett Layton, and he's the only reason that this is going on.
Tate Ramsey wins the Barry Chesser for 2025 and picks up maximum points for the national title. Lewis in a second. Drag race to the line. Connor Patterson gets over the top of Blake Ramsey up the inside like a rat up a drain pipe. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Barry Chesser winner for 2025. Tate Ramsey, well done, mate.
Dave, I'd also like to say that's 3 in a row for B&R Engines as well.
Oh, well, that Didgery bloke knows how to build an engine, right?
He does seem to know what he's doing, doesn't he?
He just needs to work on his own more.
Well, I think he's working on everyone else's, and he's just got to try and make sure he keeps going.
That's exactly the problem, mate. He's looking after his customers too well. But, hey, good stuff, mate. You happy with that?
That's a cracking race, and that's pretty much who I thought was going to get that.
Yeah.
And I've got to leave you now, Dave, and I've got to go and congratulate the boys on the ramp.
Hey, Hayden, great job. Good on you, mate. Well done. Your dad will be super proud of you, buddy.
Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon, Dave.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy the celebrations, brother. You're a legend. Well done, Tate Ramsey, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. Out of Melton in Victoria, UBLD, Tate Ramsey in Brett Layton's Lay It On. Wins the Barry Chesser and the National Drivers' Championship for Battery World. Give it up, a hard-charging Connor Patterson from the Victorian Speedboat Club in Turn It Up. Came through to pick up third place. Just getting in over the top of Blake Ramsey out of Melton, Victoria. And Brent Lewis out of Queensland picking up second place. Unbelievable stuff. Wowee. So, National Drivers' Championship for Battery World is concluded for the penultimate round here at Windsor, New South Wales, Windsor Marine Stadium, and incorporated into the Barry Chesser Memorial. Don't forget to pick up your rubbish, folks. I've got my rubbish here that I'm going to pick up too, mate. But, yeah, here we go. Flight flag flying high on the Mastercraft start point. Bang, go, some cool we're racing now. Decision and turn it up as we go down into turn number 1 for the first time. And let's hope it's clean here. Hayden.
That's a beautiful corner there. That's bloody good.
Great run here, so we've got Ramsey now, charging hard, he's holding off. I tell you what, mate, Brent Lewis has been super quick this weekend.
Brent's really driving that thing really well. Great to see what he has done.
Patterson struggling a little bit here with a lot of curve here. He's right off the back straight away now. But Tate Ramsey's looking very dangerous here at the moment, mate.
It's really showing how fast this race is. Seeing Connor at the back there, this is really quick.
Tate Ramsey now, gets on the yellow flag, firing away now, lay it on. He can afford to be a little bit more conservative now. He's got a flat man up the inside. I tell you what, Lewis is doing a fantastic job, but Tate Ramsey's looking absolutely overall. Look at the hook up there for Ramsey. We've got Patterson trying to get up the inside and on between these two.
Don't like the power now. Brett Layton, and he's the only reason that.
Welcome back into the commentary box, mate. As our 95-mile-an-hour boats hit the water.
So we certainly saw Steptoe and Co involved. I just raced back, Dave, so I didn't pick up all the starters.
Yeah, we got Rhonda out there. Waterkovich doing a beautiful job. We got Steptoe, bit of Sunley coming through the cover. Eagle and Hombre, good to see that boat back out there after that little bit of a bingle that they had earlier on.
That was Hombre, yeah. So Steptoe moves into the lead from Eagle on the inside of Cobra. Fourth is Hombre, and next along is Hot Lemon. Then we got a great race at the head of the field, heading into ETS bridge turn. So Steptoe on the inside, Eagle. Cobra, Alex Wilbo on the outside, he pushed back the third. What a great race we have here on the LB Earthworks front straight.
Okay, he's on now. Steptoe and Eagle absolutely going at it, Hammer and Tom. Eagle driven by Jordan Davis. Glenn Brown, the driver of the Steptoe machine, and they are absolutely gungle down the west range, back straight away. Yellow flag will be replaced with the checkered flag now, Liddy, as they come down into the ETS final turn for the final time.
So currently it's Eagle, he's come from right around the outside. He's Eagle, Jordan Davis.
Fantastic win there, Steptoe taking the win there, Glenn Brown. Eagle taking the win.
Coming home in third is Cobra, Alex Wilbo. Next along, Mike McCardle in Hombre, and Rhonda Waterkovich in Hot Lemon brings up the tail.
She is unbelievable, Liddy. Absolutely phenomenal lady. And
I'll tell you what, I mentioned to you before, Jordan Davis, driver of Eagle. This boat used to be owned and driven by Luke, our flag waver up there. Now, he'd be waving the flag saying, "What did I get rid of the bloody boat?" It's been outstanding today. That's a couple of wins for Jordan.
It is, mate. They've done a great job. Rhonda Waterkovich, ladies and gentlemen, at 74 years young.
Hope you got your number.
Lemon. Well, I said she was 80 yesterday, so it's a compliment, right?
This is going on.
Jake Ramsey wins the Barry Chesser for 2025 and picks up maximum points for the National Riders. Lewis in the second. Drag race to the line. Connor Patterson gets over the top of Blake Ramsey up the inside like a rat up a drain pipe. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Barry Chesser winner for 2025. Tate Ramsey, well done, mate.
David also.
Welcome back into the commentary box, mate. As our 95-mile-an-hour boats hit the water.
So we certainly saw Steptoe and Co involved. I just raced back, Dave, so I didn't pick up all the starters.
Yeah, we got Rhonda out there. Waterkovich doing a beautiful job. We got Steptoe, bit of Sunley coming through the cover. Eagle and Hombre, good to see that boat back out there after that little bit of a bingle that they had earlier on.
That was Hombre, yeah. So Steptoe moves into the lead from Eagle on the inside of Cobra. Fourth is Hombre, and next along is Hot Lemon. Then we got a great race at the head of the field, heading into ETS bridge turn. So Steptoe on the inside, Eagle. Cobra, Alex Wilbo on the outside, he pushed back the third. What a great race we have Southwest front straight.
Okay, he's on now. Steptoe and Eagle absolutely going at it. Hammer and Tom. Eagle driven by Jordan Davis. Glenn Brown, the driver of the Steptoe machine, and they are absolutely gungle to gungle down the West Range back straight away. Yellow flag will be replaced with the checkered flag now, Linny, as they come down into the ETS final turn for the final time.
So currently it's Eagle. He's come from right around the outside. He's Eagle, Jordan Davis.
Fantastic win there. Steptoe taking the win there. Glenn Brown. Oh, sorry, Eagle taking the win.
Coming home in third is Cobra Alex Wilbo. Next along, Mike Mercado in Ombre, and Rhonda Watakovich in Hot Lemon brings up the tail.
She is unbelievable, Linny. Absolutely phenomenal lady. And got 550s and 25s on the water now as the shadows get longer on the mighty Hawkesbury River. The flag drops on the Mastercraft start boat.
Well, it's Burns out in front, I can tell you that so far. And I can tell you Wild Ginger is the last of the five. But the
commentary team's own,
yes,
Alison James.
Yeah, thank you. Coming on
down through the bottom turn, Tyler Scott's in the mix there. He's actually a little bit under the pump at the moment, which is a place he hasn't really been with the other 25s. See how they get across the wash from the start boat. Not too bad.
That's Melissa King in second in Ragged Edge. Tyler Scott on the inside of PD Racing, that being Aaron Pratt. And Wild Ginger in fifth place. So on the West Cranes back straight next time around. Rod Burns in the Gambler leads out from Ragged Edge. Melissa King, look at this, great duel for third and fourth. Tyler Scott on the inside of Aaron Pratt. A great rag race down the West Cranes back straight. And in next place, of course, Wild Ginger, Alison James.
Up into the top turn, and the sun glare getting a little bit leery down the back straightaway there for West Cranes. Linny as well, but making it a little bit hard to pick the boats up as they get sort of that mid-track area. But yellow flags coming out, and Rowdy Burns, well, he's just unbeatable in this thing really, isn't he? The boat's just a little bit quick. I want him drug tested, I want the boat tested, I want everything tested. So he comes through in the Gambler, the 550cc boat, and Melissa King, she does an awesome job. PD Racing and Tyler Scott there, so PD Racing with Aaron Pratt. Tyler Scott on the inside of him doing a great job. Young Tyler just running hard on the pins and making up a lot of ground there. In fact, Tyler Scott's having a little bit of a look at Melissa King at the moment, so this kid's really on the hard charge, Liddy. He's a bit Harry Potter-like. He's got the glasses, and you wouldn't think he'd be such a hard charger if you met him. But he definitely has a crack once he gets up and about.
Looks can be deceiving.
Absolutely, very deceiving.
But Burns just about to come up and take the Mastercraft Sydney checkered flag. So this will be another one of his numerous wins.
Rowdy Burns, Summer Made Easy Mastercraft as the drag race to the line here, Lenny. What's going on here? Have a look at this. This is going to be quite big. We got Tyler Scott on the inside, Melissa King on the outside. It's going to be around to the line. I think Melissa King's got just a touch more horsepower than Tyler Scott. Melissa King gets over the line. Tyler Scott, third place for him. Then it's the PD Racing with Aaron Pratt coming through to pick up 4th place, and the commentary team's own Alison James in the Wild Ginger, getting the job done nicely, and with a big fan club on the bank as well.
Certainly.
fish. Just unplug that one. I actually can't see with the sun there now anyway.
Thanks, mate. Hey, your car's on the same line. It's only a little bit further this way.
Try and bring it in. This table. Linny's asking where his mic is, so we know we're in trouble. Here we go. Formula 2 boat racing. Darren Hitchcock. I tell you what, Brandon Cropper got a cracking start there.
He did, and this is an all-ski boat.
Oh, we've lost Joel, have we?
Joel Smith, yeah, I don't know
He's gone buggy you ski races. I'm out of here.
Yeah. 4 against 1 ain't fair.
Well,
so, chasing speed once again, Darren Hitchcock. Done a great job, Dave.
Makes me feel at home, Lenny. All these boys are ski racers. I know them from another world. So, Darren Hitchcock leading this one back to Brandon Cropper. Then it's Mitch Williams and Bailey Cropper. So, Mitch Williams and Bailey Cropper got the same engines, Lenny. They've both got 2-litre engines. So, is it going to be a good battle between these two? In fact, it's probably the one to watch because Hitchcock has just racked off again.
So they're both, what, SST 120 engines, are they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2-litre Mercury V6s. Carburetted.
I tell you what, Corey DeVale, we interviewed him before. He's also working with this bloke here, Darren Hitchcock.
Yeah, well, you can see what he's been doing, can't you? Because Hitchcock is quick.
So Brandon Cropper, I tell you what, in the mono he was good. And I tell you what, he's going to be just as good in this tunnel. But I tell you what, Williams and Bailey Cropper,
it is on. It is absolutely on. Williams, Bailey Cropper stuffs it up the inside. And I was talking to Mitch Williams before, Linny, and I said to Bailey, have a go, mate. Stop being a pussy. And obviously he's doing it. Race winner, race leader to the Mastercraft finish line is Darren Hitchcock. In the chase and speed into second place, it's Brandon Cropper, but this is where the real battle is, folks, between these two. And I tell you what, Mitch, be careful what you wish for, because Bailey Cropper stuffed it up the inside and got over the top for third place.
Can you imagine the talk at the bar a little bit later?
Oh, mate, the yapping will be unbelievable. All right, so at the end of the event, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for our crews to give us a little bit of a hand. We need to pull down all the fencing. So if we've got crew members, if each crew could supply one person, that would... Linny's asking where his mic is, so we know we're in trouble. Here we go. Formula 2 boat racing. Darren Hitchcock. I tell you what, Brandon Cropper got a cracking start there.
He did, and this is an all-ski boat.
Oh, we've lost Joel, have we?
Joel Smith, yeah, I don't know.
He's gone buggy you ski races. I'm out of here.
Yeah. 4 against 1 ain't fair. Well, so chasing speed once again, Darren Hitchcock. Done a great job, Dave.
Makes me feel at home, Lenny. All these boys are ski racers. I know them from another world. So Darren Hitchcock leading this one back to Brandon Cropper. Then it's Mitch Williams and Bailey Cropper. So Mitch Williams and Bailey Cropper got the same engines, Lenny. They've both got 2-litre engines. So is it going to be a good battle between these two? In fact, it's probably the one to watch because Hitchcock has just racked off again.
So they're both, what, SST 120 engines, are they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2-litre Mercury V6s. Carburetted.
I tell you what, Corey DeVale, we interviewed him before. He's also working with this bloke here, Darren Hitchcock.
Yeah, well, you can see what he's been doing, can't you? Because Hitchcock is quick.
So Brandon Cropper, I tell you what, in the mono he was good. And I tell you what, he's going to be just as good in this tunnel. But I tell you what, Williams and Bailey Cropper,
it is on. It is absolutely on. Mitchie Williams. Bailey Cropper stuffs it up the inside. And I was talking to Mitch Williams before, Linny, and I said to Bailey, have a go, mate. Stop being a pussy. And obviously he's doing it. Race winner, race leader to the Mastercraft finish line is Darren Hitchcock in the chase and speed into second place. It's Brandon Cropper, but this is where the real battle is, folks, between these two. And I tell you what, Mitch, be careful what you wish for, because Bailey Cropper stuffed it up the inside and got over the top for third place.
Can you imagine the talk at the bar a little bit later?
Oh, mate, the yapping will be... We haven't had any word on entries for the King of the River yet, so that'll be interesting to see who enters King of the River race as well.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think we're going to see Greg Banks.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you don't think so?
Yeah, because he pulled out of that last race.
Yeah, true.
I think we'll probably see Adam Breen.
Yep.
I think we'll probably see Laid On. We may see Decision. I don't know. I tell you what, to get selected in King of the River, you're going to be doing pretty well, Dave Bishop.
I think so, mate. Righto, Liddy, the penultimate race of the day. Our monos, seen some great action from these guys over the weekend as well. It's been fantastic racing. They've put on some great entertainment. Nathan Cleaver's been the man to beat. Got Desi Maslin, Mitchell Perry, Paddy Benici, Nathan Cleaver. Didn't see Bo Bickerton in the last one. In fact, we're down to 3 now, so it's Benici on the inside, Cleaver, and on the outside, Mitchell Perry.
Well, I tell you what, Pat Benici's in a better place on the water at the moment. He's on the inside of Nathan.
Yep.
And Mitchie Perry is on the outside of both of those. So let's see how we go here, Dave.
He'll be hard to get from there. Cleaver, he has not lost a race all weekend, so he's always tough to beat. Tell you what, this Benici boat, oh yeah, look at that, Maslin's arrived late on the scene, so he's got a little bit of ground to make up. So the battle is between Benici and Cleaver. Benici on the inside, Cleaver on the outside. Perry running into third spot at the moment as the boats run through. Glassy conditions now, Linny, but they'll mix that up after a couple of laps. Don't worry about that. The yellow flag will come out on this lap.
Look at the beautiful rooster tail from Desi Maslin in the Troycraft.
Looks fantastic, doesn't it, as it fires up the front straight away and dances across the crosswatch. That's one place where these Troycraft pickle fork or mod VP hulls are really good over the crosswash, because they're not the V-bottom that wants to walk, so they just dance across. Yellow flag comes out, Cleaver doing a great job. Look at Benici just flying that boat. The Yamaha power, now Nathan Cleaver is going to leave just the bare minimum for him. He does though, Benici gets it around beautifully, drives really well, Patrick. Little 1850 Bullet gets through there as well. Mitchell Perry does a great job. Maslin coming down the front straight away. Bring him home, Lenny.
Yeah, it's Nathan's race to lose, but he'll tiptoe around the corner. Now he'll gun it. So coming onto the elbow.
Oh, Cleaver has a wild ride.
I told him to gun it. So Nathan once again in stealth takes the Mastercraft checkered flag in second place, and another consistent performance by Paddy Benici. Coming home third. I'm sure Mitchy Perry will be really happy with his performance this week.
Yeah, boat looks great, doesn't it? He loves the trim. Man after my own heart, I love the trim too, Liddy.
Okay, and let's Desi Maslin.
He loves the trim too. Look at the trim and the rooster tail coming out the back of that Troy craft. And great effort there from Maslin today. He's done a great job.
You're never too old to have fun, are you?
Mate, that boat performed better than I anticipated,
Yeah,
so I'm very impressed. Mitchell, Perry, Paddy Benici, Nathan Cleaver. Didn't see Bo Bickerton in the last one. In fact, we're down to 3 now, so it's Benici on the inside, Cleaver, and on the outside, Mitchell, Perry.
Well, I tell you what, Pat Benici's in a better place on the water at the moment. He's on the inside of Nathan.
Yep.
And Mitchy Perry is on the outside of both of those. So let's see how we go here, Dave.
He'll be hard to get from there. Cleaver, he has not lost a race all weekend, so he's always tough to beat. Tell you what, this Benici boat, oh yeah, look at that. Maslin's arrived late on the scene, so he's got a little bit of ground to make up. So the battle is between Benici and Cleaver. Benici on the inside, Cleaver on the outside. Perry running into third spot at the moment as the boats run through. Glassy conditions now, Linny, but they'll mix that up after a couple of laps. Don't worry about that. The yellow flag will come out on this lap.
Look at the beautiful rooster tail from Desi Maslin in the Troy craft.
Looks fantastic, doesn't it, as it fires up the front straight away and dances across the crosswatch. That's one place where these Troy craft pickle fork or mod VP hulls are really good over the crosswash, because they're not the V bottom that wants to walk, so they just dance across. Yellow flag comes out. Cleaver doing a great job. Look at Benici just flying that boat. The Yamaha power. Now Nathan Cleaver is going to leave just the bare minimum for him. He does though. Benici gets it around beautifully. Drives really well, Patrick. Little 1850 Bullet gets through there as well. Mitchell Perry does a great job. Maslin coming down the front straight away. Bring him home, Lenny.
Yeah, it's Nathan's race to lose, but he'll tiptoe around the corner. Now he'll gun it. So coming onto the elbow.
Oh, Cleaver has a wild ride.
I told him to gun it. So Nathan once again in stealth takes the Mastercraft checkered flag in second place, and another consistent performance by Paddy Benici. Coming home third. I'm sure Mitchy Perry will be really happy with his performance this week.
Yeah, boat looks great, doesn't it? He loves the trim. Man after my own heart, I love the trim too, Liddy.
Okay, and let's Desi Maslin.
He loves the trim too. Look at the trim and the rooster tail coming out the back of that Troy craft. And great effort there from Maslin today. He's done a great job.
You're never too old to have fun, are you?
Mate, that boat performed better than I anticipated.
Yeah, well,
All right, folks, so just waiting now on confirmation of competitors for King of the River. Once we know that, the boats will be sent up into the start, and that will be the final race of the day. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed the day, everybody. If you haven't, well, I don't know what gets you excited or what gets you going, but whatever it is, it doesn't interest me. Been an amazing weekend, amazing organisation. The Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club again has excelled itself. The organisation here is second to none. It's great to see so many people, and especially because I come from the ski racing world, Linny, originally, although I'm starting to consider myself more of a powerboat racer these days, but so many of my ski racing friends turning up and racing boats now. It's just so cool to see those guys, and lots of actually ski racing people just in the crowd watching as well. The Upper Hawkesbury, and we've said it a million times over the weekend, Linny, but so much information we've been supplied about drivers like Alison, Nicole, all the team in the tower. They've just done such an amazing job. Haven't seen Ricky Howard all day. He must have been a busy boy. We saw him this morning, but that was about it. But, he's done an awesome job as well. Two-time EC Griffith Cup winner. Howard Hydroplanes, one of the sponsors of the event as well.
I think awesome. What happens, though, you've been involved, you and I've been involved in this kind of thing. While the adrenaline's going, you're right. But once it stops, you collapse.
Don't worry, mate. I've got to drive back I live in Bendigo, and it's about a 9-hour drive back to Bendigo, and it will be a very quiet drive on the way home. I will not be singing to Pink Floyd or Dire Straits. No. It won't be happening. For you youngies, they're bands that play actual instruments and make proper music. But yeah, no, that might be a little bit quiet on the way home, mate.
Yeah, no. It's... and these type of things, some people you never see for another 4 months, 8 months, 12 months. It's great catch up,
Oh, it is, mate. It's, even with yourself, mate. I mean, you and I work together maybe once, if we're lucky, twice a year. Yeah. And it's really cool. It's always just the same when we catch up, isn't it?
Yeah. The same old BS.
Yeah, you walk away wondering why you do it with me, Linny.
No, I don't do that. I'm very blessed. So, no, it's been wonderful, Dave, and we're all here for the powerboat racing, obviously. But as we tried to speak with the councillors and Les Sheether, the mayor, he's a petrol head, believe you me.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff is so good for the local economy.
Yeah.
I said, you put something on good, people will travel.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. We've dragged people from all over Australia. My old mate Tony Bridson was sitting on the bank the other day. He's from WA, and he's here for the boat races, So here we go. I don't know this young lady, but she's bringing us good information. Thank you, young lady.
Oh.
Here we go. Greg Banks, you said he wasn't going to run. Read them out, Linny. Go on.
Yeah, all right. I said he wouldn't run. Final feature, Greg Banks out of 1.
Cracker Racing out of 2.
That's Adam Breen.
Lock and Load out of 3.
Decision, Brent Lewis out of 4.
And the big man, and he's impressed you today, I think, mate. Brett Layton's boat, the Lay It On, with the great Tate Ramsey behind the wheel on pole 5. So it's going to get exciting.
Let's go back 12 months. Remember who did a Bradbury? 12 months ago.
Lock and Load did, that's exactly right. Yeah, so he's back in. He's actually the current title holder of King of the River. So let's not think, hey, Greggy Banks is going to be hard to beat from pole 1, even for Tate Ramsey, because Tate has to go right round the outside to get the power down, and that little boat of Greggy Banks and the way he drives, he's used to racing against the big blowers, and he knows what to do. It's a tight course. He'll be on pole. Hard to beat. Keep your eye on it.
But as I said, with Decision, Brent Lewis, lay it on out. He wins the A main,
Yeah.
So he's going really well. He's been around a long time now, Brent. I tell you what, I reckon you could throw a dart at the dartboard and still miss the winner.
You probably could, Liddy. Well, this is going to be a good race. Boats going into the water and heading up to the start line now.
So we'll just repeat those, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Banks' final feature out of 1. Out of 2, Cracker Racing, Adam Breen.
Yeah, that camera's offline.
Lock and Load. Ryan McIntosh, the wonder from Wingham, he's out of 3. Decision, Brent Lewis from Gavin in Queensland, he's out of 4. And from Geelong in Victoria, Tate Ramsey, driver of Lay It On.
All right, so all the inboard and outboard guys, all the rivalry gets settled in this one.
Come down and watch it with us. Come down and watch it with us. Yep.
Hey? Adelaide. All right. Here we go, Linny. So,
one of our hard-working caterers in the commentary box here with us, Dave.
good on her too.
Yeah, no, she's...
We know her name?
No, haven't found that out yet.
That's Amber, is it? Good on you, Amber. We're just talking about you.
I'll see a few of them on the way
About you,
home.
not to you.
Yeah.
You'll see a few Ambers on the way home. Yeah.
No, Amber Lights.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking a few Ambers when I get home.
I was going to say, I thought you might see a few Amber bottles
Yeah.
when you get home.
What's your name?
All right, here we go. Inboard versus outboard. All you inboard fans, get down to the bank. All you outboard fans, if you want to give it to them, you'll be cheering for Greggy Banks and Adam Breen in the tunnel boats. Mitch, who are you barracking for, please? Adam Breen. Roger that. Okay, here we go. Outboard boy. Cracker Racing. He's out of 2. He'll be in a good spot to get this done. I'm torn here, Linny, because you know I'm an outboard guy, but I'm also a Victorian, and Tate Ramsey's on the outside.
I can imagine Tate saying, "How dare you, Bishop?"
Oh, I'm not barracking for anyone. It's going to be good. Whoever wins this, I'll be happy.
Long as I was going to say crack a race, but that may show leaning towards Adam Breen.
He probably did that on purpose for the commentary teams. So in the milling area, I don't know whether they're going to see much sun glare coming down. I don't think they will, Linny. It's probably more affecting us than what it will the drivers down at water level. But it is in the shade there. It's quite dark down in the river now at the moment in the shaded area.
So there will be an expectation here, Dave, that the big throttle stompers, being the bad boats, will take a power advantage. But you watch these tunnel boats make up a lot of ground in the corner areas.
And out of all of those boats, Ryan McIntosh in Lock and Load is the current King of the River champion, because it all went pear-shaped last year and he was the only guy that kept going and pushing through.
Correct.
People thought they saw red flags, there was boats stopping, there was chaos last year.
Absolute
and
chaos.
Ryan came through. Here we go, Lenny. Get your backside, track sides, ladies and gentlemen. Final race of the day for the Windsor Spectacular for 2025. White flag flying high on the Mastercraft start boat. He's going quick. He brings them down. The flag drops. You know what? Stops and the flowers open up and fly out in the corner. Let's watch the outboards here as they make up the ground on the turn in. Turn number 1 we go through. Ramsey does a good job, Banks. Cracker Racing there on the inside as well. Gets a good start now. Take Ramsey. Red Lewis in decision. These guys are going to be able to close the door in a moment. Oh, Cracker Racing, Breen. The two brothers run wide, leading. Charging down the back straight. He's laying on. Breen, he's on the good real estate on the
I tell you what, Tate is going to have to be very, very good here, but it's still Adam Breen.
I think we've got Adam Breen now turning in hard. Now he really knows he's got a challenge on his hands. The two blowers now down the back straight away. We're looking for a yellow flag on this lap, I think. But Adam Breen is absolutely annihilating him, Liddy.
So coming up to take the yellow flag, and on the LB front straight, receiving the yellow is Adam Breen. Can he hang on? He's in the good water at the front of the field. Adam Tate absolutely wringing the neck of that boat. Decision, Brent Lewis holding third. In looking low. Oh, Ryan McIntosh.
Way along. Oh, right out of the bottom third. Isn't it our forward victory for the Mercuries? They give it to the blowers. Adam Breen becomes the king of the river for 2025. Cracker Racing, UBLD. And the blowers can only watch the airport drive away. Tate Randy, the first blown boat home. Second place. Third place, Brent Lewis in decision. And rounding out the field, not his year this year, the lock and load Ryan McIntosh. Greg Banks dropped out on lap number 1, Liddy.
Yeah, those gremlins came back again. But hey, we're going to take our hat off to the young fella, Adam Breen.
Well, the blower supporters can't believe it, Liddy. They're in shock.
They're on the ground.
They can't believe the airport's done the number. Give it up, Adam Breen, ladies and gentlemen, taking the win, the king of the river, Cracker Racing. What a turn, number 2, mate. Unbelievable stuff.
There was no margin for error there, Dave.
Seriously, dude, his head imprint will be on the starboard side of the inside of that cockpit. He turned it in that hard.
Oh, he turned it hard. No margin for error, mate, because I think there was an error from I think Brent. That line was pushed out even further.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen, please. Ryan McIntosh, Tate Ramsey, a great effort. From the outside, he couldn't get that one done. They both ran wide, the two blown boats down in turn number 2. And Adam Breen capitalised on that and took the king of the river. Liddy, last race of the day, that is us, done and dusted.
Done, but I tell you what a race to finish our weekend, Dave. Adam Breen.
Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Brent Lewis here, great weekend for him. But Adam Breen, the king of the river for 2025 in the Cracker Racing.
He's married now, got a beautiful family. That would be, I would say, Adam's biggest victory. He's had quite a few recently, but I would say that is his biggest victory. Congratulations to Adam and his dad, a wonderful plumbing company.
Hey, Mitch Williams picked it. I asked him at the start. He said Adam Breen.
Wow.
Breen owes him a beer.
we were pushing late on so big, but even he couldn't.
Yeah,
but he still couldn't get near Adam. But another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, the teams in the pit area. So to the drivers in their teams, we need you to supply a couple of members each to pull the fencing down, please. That's all the metal fencing, all the plastic fencing, bunting, everything, please.
Well, Linny, it's absolutely been a pleasure yet again, mate. A big thank you to the Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club. Big thank you to all the fans that have come out to watch the racing. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the racing for the weekend, and hopefully the commentary's been up to standard. Been a great weekend. We were really worried Friday afternoon. We thought, you and I both looked at each other and said, this ain't going to happen. Not only did it happen, mate, through just hard work and persistence from people like Ricky Howard and all of the team at the Upper Hawkesbury Powerboat Club. They smashed through, I don't know how many races we got through today. Was it 40 odd races?
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal. That's what happens when you start on time and you get through the races. So cracking effort by everybody involved. Lenny, thank you so much, my brother. It has been an absolute pleasure yet again.
No, and that is reciprocated 3 times, David. Been great to work with you, mate, and you know, to have you here at one of the premier events, mate, it just made the experience even better for not only me but for everyone here at the venue. We've seen some damn good racing, mate.
Haven't we?
And you know what? This time next week we'll be sitting back having a beer. You'll be in Victoria, or I'll be in Sydney, New South Wales, and we'll be thinking. Me personally, I'll be thinking about that throttle of Tate Ramsey.
Tate Ramsey.
Oh, just how good is he? You know,
it
still wasn't good enough for Adam Breen.
No. Or, you know, I mean, the course probably suits the tunnel boats here. There's such tight corners, and that's where he won. It wasn't in that bottom corner. But, mate, it's been awesome. You've had a great weekend, Dale? Been amazing. There you go. So the fans, the mums, the kids are happy. The drivers, what do you mean no? What's this? Junior Drivers Championship. Yes, Land Transport. That's awesome. Lenny, we're going to park it up. We're going to call it a day. We've done 3 days of this. We're going to go and have a beer. And thanks, everybody, for all the kind words, social media. Big shout out to our crew, mate. Scotty Lambert, Paul Willow-Williams, who's gone home. Jeddah Norris, thank you, mate. And, of course, the main man, Neil Cullis, up there, up the top of the trailer, who does an awesome job all weekend. It's just been amazing. And hopefully everybody on the GP Hydro live stream has enjoyed it. In fact, they're probably watching your back right now, Lenny. So sorry about that, folks. It's been a big day. But, hey, thanks, everybody, for watching on the live stream, GP Hydro live stream. Thanks, everybody here at the venue. Thank you, Upper Hawkesbury Powering Boat Club, all the volunteers. Again, as we say, if everybody can pitch in and help take some fencing down, that'd be awesome. We'll see you next race somewhere. Keep your eye on GP Hydro live stream, Bisho Media. All of the Powerboat Club Facebook pages for all the dates. The APBA calendar is available. If you want it, just message me on Bisho Media. Jump onto the podcast. You got the Hose Down, you got the 100 Mile an Hour Club, and you've got the High Speed Garage. If you want to know what's going on in boat racing, there's no excuse for not knowing, Lenny.
Certainly not.
Thanks, everybody. His name's Craig Lynn. My name's Dave Bishop, and it's bye for now. Thanks, Ella. Oh. Thank you for your honesty today. I've no idea, sister.